Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Scorpios out there. So this is a love coming spread for all my Scorpios out there from the week of July 14th to the 20th. So without any further ado, let's jump right into what the cards have to say. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see for all of my Scorpios out there. See what kind of love is coming towards them. Show me cards I need to see for all of my Scorpios out there to see what kind of love is coming towards them the week of July 14th into the 20th. Ooh. That's a good sign. I want someone, spare one of these bad boys to jump out, so we will take them. Okay. Ooh. Outstanding. All right, first all out the gate here we have a Page of Wands energy. So that is a fire sign energy coming towards you, possibly coming to, or messages rather. So this is the Page of Wands messages. So it is a fire sign energy, again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy coming at you. So this is a Page of Wands energy coming at you. And this individual is kind of like sending you some messages here, sending you some messages of somewhat kind of titillating, teasing a little bit. So there could possibly be someone sending you some messages, kind of teasing you a little bit, because they're kind of exploring the options a little bit. So sending you some messages, whether it be text message, via some kind of social media aspect of things going on here. So that's definitely something that you're going to want to keep an eye out for. Now, this individual coming at you. In addition, here we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles energy here is someone that is this is a grounding energy. This is a very grounding energy here. Earth sign individual. And this person is really, again, Earth sign, Cancer, Taurus, or Virgo. So this Earth sign individual, they're really down to earth, very, very, very grounded. And like I said, they're kind of sending some messages out there to kind of see how it's going to be taken. In addition, here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune definitely is beginning to move in favor of a positive outcome here for sure. Now, just to let you know, all right, if this individual, if things do not work out well, if they don't really get any positive feedback from you, we got the Eight of Cups here. They're not afraid to walk away from the situation. Just putting you on point here. So in case things don't, they feel like, the messages that they're receiving aren't really positive. They're not afraid to walk away from the situation. Although we got the Nine of Cups here, that says that, hey, listen, for the most part, they think that their wishes are going to be fulfilled. They think they pretty much got a bead on the situation when it pertains to you. So they think they pretty much got this thing figured out, and they feel as though they will be successful. Because also here we got the Two of Cups, and this Two of Cups tells me that for sure there's going to be some kind of partnership, some kind of connections here. Absolutely, it's going to be so it's more than just they're looking for something solid. But they're also looking for some friendship, some compatibility, something that's really gonna really help bond you guys, bring you closer in terms of possibly work relationship, friend type relationship. So all around this looks to definitely be something that could potentially be something possibly long term here. In addition, you have the Chariot card here. The Chariot card. And this Chariot card tells me that, that they are being very assertive about this. They're taking control of the situation. They're moving this in the direction that they're moving this in the direction that they need and that they want. So this is definitely something that you're going to want to have to you're going to want to definitely keep an eye out here for, because they've decided to take control of the situation, moving in their direction, and to the long-term happiness or relationship that they want now, which looks to be you. In addition, here we have the Four of Wands, and this Four of Wands energy is energy here. What this is saying to me is that they're in this thing possibly for the long term here, long haul here. Absolutely, long term, long haul, long term. Trying to build something solid, some type of foundation, and they're definitely looking to see if there's something solid here that they can grow with, possibly go into a long-term relationship, quite possibly. So that's definitely something that you want to keep an eye out for. And finally, here we got the Seven of Wands, which means that they feel like they have the high ground and that they're not afraid to defend their position and say, to pretty much speak their mind and let you know, hey, I'm interested. If the possibility arises that they can, that they really can communicate with you and it's being receptive, they're not afraid to really let you know how they feel about the situation. So with that being said, let's see what your strengths are. What kind of strengths do you have in this situation? Some rising Venus Jupiter, some rising Venus Jupiter, some rising Venus Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see for all my Scorpios out there. See what kind of strengths that they're going to be working with this particular situation from July 14th into the 20th. So show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see for all of my Scorpios out there to see what kind of strengths they're going to be working with this particular situation during the week of July 14th to the 20th. I'm going to pop out so that comes out there first. Ooh, okay. Wow. All right, so right off the bat here, we got a couple things here. All right, so first off the bat here, you got the Knight of Cups, which is pretty interesting. So pretty much you see yourself here as kind of like the White Knight, like a knight in white shining armor type of thing. So look, dashing, domineering. So you're definitely, in other words, as I always like to say, you're feeling yourself. Absolutely, you're feeling yourself. So you feel as though that you're a good catch, pretty much. Now, with that being said, so that's definitely an attribute. So we have the Ten of Wands here, and the Ten of Wands here. With that being here is that sometimes when it comes to the pursuit of things of this nature here, it can be a little bit burdensome for you. Having to be somewhat responsible in the realm of this relationship thing here. So sometimes it can be kind of burdensome to you. I mean, but again, that's the strength that you have. So that means that maybe you're not going to get too tied down with a situation in case it doesn't really work out in your favor. In addition, here we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is an air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy here, and again, King of Swords is a very strong, solid energy, very strong and solid, built on a solid foundation, which it seems that you are, and you also like to make very wise decisions. Now, along with that, we got the King of Swords here. Now, again, the King of Swords, excuse me, the Knight of Swords, called it. The Knight of Swords here. And you also have the King of Swords, but the Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords energy here is a very quick moving energy. And sometimes the Knight of Swords can be seen as a very harsh card, because that means that you have a tendency to say what's on your mind, and it's not always the most diplomatic of ways. That is, and that is definitely a strength that you have here. It's very quick, very forked tongue. You pretty much you tell it like it is, and so, that is that is you know, that is something that's seen as an asset, as a positive. In addition, we have the Hermit card here, which says that, you know, you do a lot of soul searching and self-reflecting. So you're in touch with who you believe you are. And that's a good attribute to have, because not a lot of people know how to do a lot of soul searching and looking within, I'll tell you. We have the Three of Pentacles as well, which means that, you know, you're looking to kind of like have some kind of, you know, work in relation, you know, with others. If some kind of relationship kind of begins to manifest in a work type place environment, you got no problem with it at all. As long as it's something that, you know, where you can maintain some sense of balance here. Because in the end, you're looking for truth here. You got the Justice card. That represents truth. That means that we represent an equal give and take here is basically what you're looking for here as well. In addition here, you have the World card, which means basically the end of a journey. It basically means integrations, things coming full circle. And that is definitely something, again, that you possess, that gives you a sense of liberation. So you feel as though you've come full circle. You've done a lot of soul searching. So you pretty much feel as though you know who you are. And finally, here we have the Five of Wands, and that Five of Wands says that, and that's, you know, now that could be looked upon as a positive attribute for yourself, tension, conflict, but for you, it seems to be a source of strength here. You know, tension, conflict. You know, again, you having a Knight of Cups energy, being able to be that knight, white, shining armor. Any kind of tension and conflict that breaks out, you kind of have the ability, at least for the week of the 14th to the 20th, to kind of maneuver that and end up on the positive end of that tension and conflict. So you're really feeling yourself, really feeling positive about what you're able to do, and you feel like things have pretty much come full circle for you. So those are all the positive attributes that you have for the week of the 14th to the 20th. So let's see what kind of things from your past that could possibly affect the outcome of this. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see for all of my Scorpios out there. See what kind of things from their past that could possibly affect the outcome of this situation during the week of the 14th and the 20th. Show me Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Okay, here we go. Okay, so first out the gate we got the Knight of Cups. And that tells us that, again, something from your past that could possibly affect the outcome of this situation is the fact that apparently even in the past you don't have a lack of confidence. Let's just put it that way. And something that could definitely affect the outcome of this situation is that, again, you have confidence in yourself, and hopefully that confidence doesn't come off as being somewhat arrogant, coming off to some people as being arrogant. So that's just something that you definitely want to be aware of here. So, you know, sometimes confidence, you know, it can come off as a negative thing if we don't know how to temper it the right way. Just want to make you aware of that. In addition, here you got the Magician card. So in the past, there's a possibility that you may have possibly have not known that you have the ability to manifest the outcome that you wanted to, but you're very well aware at this time that you do have the ability to manifest the outcome that you want. Again, there's a confidence aspect here. You know how to you know, maneuver things in the direction that you want. I'm not going to say manipulate, because I'm not going to do it in terms of something negative, but you have the ability to shape the outcome of how you would like things to be in your favor. So that's definitely something that you possess here. We got the Queen of Pentacles in it again, and that's an Earth energy, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo energy, and again, that's a very nurturing energy. Very nurturing energy. And quite possibly, like I said, in the past, you know, you possibly didn't feel like it was a very nurturing energy and things that you dealt with. So this particular time, that probably is why you have such confidence, because you felt as though you really weren't getting the love and the respect and the connection possibly that you wanted, and that kind of changed things a little bit for you. In addition, here you got the Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands representing having choices. There are choices here. And in the past, you possibly felt as though having choices is not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe you felt as though you didn't have enough choices in the past. But now, having choices, again, how that could affect the outcome of this. Because, again, if this doesn't come off the way that you would like it to, again, there's choices. There's other options out here. So you're not, this is not like pretty much, I guess what I'm trying to say, the only game in town. In case this doesn't work out, there's always other options for you. Finally, we have the Seven of Wands here. Again, so, you feel as though you have the high ground and you're not afraid to speak your mind. And possibly in the past, that could affect the outcome of this situation. Again, it's kind of funny because, you being willing to speak up and speak your mind, as you said with the Knight of Cups, you pretty much say it like it is. Some people can find that to be a turnoff. And that could definitely affect the outcome of this particular situation if you come off a little bit too harsh. So that's definitely something that I want to make you aware of here. Before I shut this thing down here, let's see if the spirits have any additional information they want to bestow upon you before I shut this thing down. Sun rising means Jupiter. Sun rising means Jupiter. Some cards I need to see for all of my Scorpios out there. If there's any kind of additional information that you want to show them. Okay. Okay, so first thing out the gate here is heat, representing passion. So Spirit wants you to know that there's a possibility there could be a great amount of passion here, a great amount of physical passion, also mental and spiritual passion as well. So that's something that you want to be aware of here. In addition, pops up a lot these days, fortitude. Keep moving forward in case things don't work the way you want them to, you need them to. Spirit wants you to know, keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward, until you find a road that suits you. Just keep moving forward. In addition, we have here dependability. Now, dependability in terms of this reading means as though that, not only do you need dependability in the relationship, but also you need to be dependable as well. And that's something that I'm really beginning I'm really feeling from this particular reading here, is that, again, you have confidence about yourself. And again, sometimes that confidence comes off as being somewhat arrogant. And again, and people get the wrong impression about you. So again, there's more than one way to express oneself, and you want people to be able to, be convinced that they can rely on you and can depend on you in an emotionally trying situation. So that's something Spirit definitely wanted you to know. So that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm seeing here. Before I shut this thing down, again, my name is Adonis. Hopefully it's resonated with you. If it didn't, please feel free to get a personal reading and leave all the information below. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.